Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a get ready with me and also a get to know me. I'm not going to focus too much on the makeup part of it. I'm going to mainly focus on the questions. But I do have a bunch of affordable makeup to show you and I'm really excited to try it out because I haven't tried it out myself. Everything that I have here is pretty affordable except for the primer. But I found the primer on sale, so I did want to try it out. I already kind of prepped my skin. I washed it. I used the CeraVe foaming cleanser. I will leave it down below. And I also used the Neutrogena, what is it called? Wait, it's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost gel cream. So without further ado, let's get into it. I do need to take my glasses off for this part, and I really can't see if I'm in focus or anything. So if I'm not, I mean, I pray I am. I'm just gonna use a mirror that I have here so I can actually see what I'm doing. This is the primer I was mentioning. It's by The Balm and it says the Time Balm Face Primer for a flawless face. It doesn't say much else, but it's this primer. I probably would not buy this on regular price. I mean, unless it's something amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I don't know the consistency or anything, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand. It definitely seems like a watery primer, not so much of the silicone. It definitely feels like a gel that kind of dried right up. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. I probably should have showed you the consistency. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's definitely a gel type of consistency. It seems like it's gonna be really nice on the face. It feels like I'm literally putting nothing. Do I need to put more? It can't be. I'm only gonna put this last bit, and that is it. Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like you're putting anything on your skin. It feels super lightweight. It doesn't feel oily or anything. I don't know what it's gonna do for my skin or how the makeup is gonna lay on it, but I mean, it seems pretty normal. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna go with is the foundation. I'm gonna start answering the questions once I'm putting on the foundation. This is actually the foundation I'm gonna be using. I have used this one before, but I just haven't used it in a long time. Now, the shade of this, I definitely think this is gonna be too dark for me, but it's super hard for me to find a foundation that actually works for me because I have really fair skin. So if it's too dark for me, I mean, we're just gonna go with it. I do plan on getting basically those things that can just lighten up any foundation, because a lot of times when I do get a foundation, they're always a little bit too dark for me. But I'm sure with the concealer and everything, I don't know, we're just gonna see how it works. Also, I didn't know that Rimmel had this pump. I feel before they didn't, but I do appreciate that they did put it because it's just more sanitary and easy to get the product out. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be too dark for me, but we'll see. I just start off by dotting it all over my face. I'm gonna put this and see how it goes. Let me see the first question. And obviously nobody asked me these questions because nobody really cares that much about my life. But I do want to make this video just so you can kind of get to know me a little bit better. So the first question is going to be, where did you grow up? And your background, meaning where am I from and all that, or where my family is from, I should say. So yeah, that's the first question. I'm also probably gonna write it on the screen somewhere just in case you miss me actually saying it. Also, my brushes are super old. I got them more than 5 years ago. I got mine from Morphe, and actually my foundation one is from Target. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find the exact ones, but I will be linking some brushes that I really do like by Real Technique. So the first question was asking, where am I from? And I'm actually from Boston, but my family is from Portugal. Pretty much grew up all my life in Boston. I'm not gonna say the exact city because I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable sharing that. But yeah, I am from Boston. The next question is, how old am I? And I'm actually 25. I just turned 25 on March 3rd, so I'm a Pisces. And honestly, I was actually freaking out about turning 25 because I'm halfway to 30. And that's hella scary. I mean, it sounds stupid because I know that it's still super young. But I don't know, I'm just at the point where it's scary to get older now. Alright, I'm gonna go in with some more because I feel like it wasn't enough. Yeah, like I was saying, I did turn 25 and it was pretty scary, but I guess you need to see it from like a positive side, and it's like another year that you lived and all of that. But I don't know, it's just hella scary sometimes to think that I'm almost 30. Like, where did time go? I'm definitely gonna have to bring this down, but I really don't think that's gonna help too much because it's too dark for me. Did anybody feel that way when they turned 25? I'm sure like I'm not the only person. The next question is, how many languages do you speak? I speak obviously English and Portuguese. But Portuguese? Well, yeah, Portuguese from Portugal because I said my family's from Portugal. So yeah, Portuguese, and I also speak Spanish. I mean, obviously, like I struggle speaking Spanish a little bit, but like I pretty much can speak it fluently. And I also speak Portuguese fluently because I grew up with my grandmother, and my grandmother did not speak well, my grandmother and my grandfather. Well, I should say that it was when my mother was working. It's not like I just grew up with them, but they would pretty much just watch me when my mother would go to work. So yeah, I was pretty much with them all the time, and they just spoke Portuguese because they did not speak English. So the next one says, you're wearing a perfume, what scent is it? I really like floral vanillas, if that makes sense. Anything like powdery too. I don't really like fragrances that are like too sweet or taste or smell like too childish. I feel like there's a lot of perfumes that smell the way that like a lot of girls did in like high school, and I don't like that type of smell. Definitely a few of my favorites would be like YSL, Libre, is that how you say it? I don't know, that one. And Alien. I really feel like I just like perfumey scents, and like, I don't know, like a mature scent I would say, but nothing like too mature, if you know what I mean. Just something that smells grown. And ew, why did I say that like that? I don't know, floral vanillas, I would say that. The worst part about doing my makeup is that I have to do it without glasses, and I really can't see. Like, even this, I feel like I'm just setting myself up for failure. I don't know, I need to like get contacts or something. But yeah, so I finished my foundation. At least I think so. So now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I've been using this one for years and I really like it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit like that. Now the next one, it says, who are your favorite YouTubers? And I watch like a lot of different people, and not just like for like fashion or anything. I kind of just watch people for like different things. But if I had to like just put it towards like one category, which would be like fashion and like beauty and such, Tasha, Sydney Nicole, Living Ash, Courtney B, what else did I say? And Listel. I really like them. I feel like we have pretty like similar taste and style and everything. So yeah, I would definitely say them. I'll link down their channels below if like you're interested in seeing what type of content they have and everything. I really like them. I'm gonna put a little bit more here because you can kind of still see the darkness. Please don't come for me the way that I put on my makeup. I know like I'm not professional or anything. I'm really not that good. I used to like makeup a lot back then, and like I basically, when I watched YouTube, would only watch beauty gurus and people that did makeup and everything. But with time, I kind of just, I don't know, I kind of just strayed away from makeup, and I barely even wear it now. So yeah, I'm not as good as I used to be anymore at it, but I do want to get better at it. I think I'm pretty much done with the concealer, so I'm going to move on to setting my face. The next question is, what are your favorite series / movies? I wouldn't say that I really have like a favorite movie, but I do love animation movies. Yeah, so pretty much anything with like animation, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna love. I feel like it's just the type of movies like you don't really need to like be worried about anything bad happening or like have anxiety or anything. So yeah, I really love animation. If I had to choose like something other than animation, I would probably like say action or like suspense or thriller. I'm not too much into scary movies because I'm trying to sleep at night. So I already set my face and I'm gonna be going, these are like, I'm gonna start using the new products that I have. So now I'm gonna go in with this palette, and this is new, I've never used it, and it's by the brand W7, and it's called the Bronze Brilliance Bronze and Glow. This is what it looks like on the inside. It comes with a highlighter, 2 like glittery, well shimmery blushes, and 1 bronzer. I'm actually gonna use the bronzer in this one and maybe a blush. Series I really like, I watch these, so I'm just gonna mention ones that I've actually watched. Dead to Me, I'm currently watching Killing Eve, I love it. Santa Clarita Diet, Good Girls, Handmaid's Tale, and Queen of the South. Those are ones that I really love and I do recommend them. I mean, there's a bunch of other shows that I have watched, but these are the ones that come to mind when I talk about shows that like I really like. So now I'm gonna go in with the bronzer. I haven't used it, so I'm not gonna go into like heavy-handed with it. And it might be too dark for me because they don't really have that great of like ranges of like, you know, tones when it comes to these. I think there's only like 2 and I got the lightest one. But it seems like it's really pretty. It's not orangey or anything. I mean, at least in person, it's not coming off that way. I mean, it might be on camera, but it doesn't look orangey or anything. So I'm just gonna do this side. Also, leave some recommendations of shows that you like. Especially if, you know, any ones that I mentioned, like you kind of get the vibe of what kind of shows that I like. Anything basically like comedy and crime, I really like. When I watch this, it's probably gonna look horrible on camera. You can also see here like the marks of where I put my glasses, so I'm just gonna go over that a little bit with my foundation brush to see if I can kind of hide it. I know I put powder on and I'm not really supposed to go in with something after, but I do want to cover that up. So I'm just gonna put a little concealer there. I think that's fine. Now I'm gonna set it again with the same powder that I already set my whole face with. I don't know, I feel like it's looking a little bit patchy here, but overall it's not like terrible or anything. But yeah, it definitely seems like it's a tiny bit patchy, but I don't know, it could be the primer that doesn't work with it, or like maybe my skin is dry and that's why it's doing that. Also, when I said Santa Clarita Diet, it's not about like diets or anything before, you know, like you hear Santa Clarita Diet. No, it's actually with Drew Barrymore. And I mean, you just have to look it up. It's nothing about diets. Yeah, I just want to point that out. I think I'm also gonna go in with the blush. Maybe this one right here. Oh, I don't know. This is also another good blush and I've used it for years, like all the time. And it's the Milani brand in the shade Luminoso, I believe. This is like what everyone was talking about years back. It is really good and I do love this one. So I think I'm gonna go with this one because this is what I pretty much use every single time that I do my makeup. I go in with like the same brush that I use for my bronzer, but I just use the smaller side for my blush. I do have a blush brush, but I need to wash it. This blush is really nice because there's like a shimmer to it. I just think it looks really pretty on the skin. I don't put too much though. My skin already seems like it's a little bit red as it is. The next question is, what does the perfect day look like for you? I would probably say like go out for breakfast, do some shopping, and then come home, like put on comfy pajamas, get super like comfortable, and then watch a good movie and have like pizza or like some type of unhealthy food to just like enjoy the rest of the night. I mean, there's definitely other things that I like to do, and if you ask me like on a different day, I might say something else, but like to me, I feel like that might be like the perfect like chill day. I'm actually gonna do my eyes now. I don't do much because honestly, oh, I had this bronzer. I'm going to try this bronzer too. This one is actually supposed to be a dupe for the Benefit bronzer. I mean, as you can see from the packaging, it's pretty much the same thing. I did use the other one, but I'm going to go over it a little bit just so I can see what this one is like. I'm going to go in with the light hand again to see. It doesn't seem like it picks up too, that would have been too much. I feel like it definitely went patchy. Probably was not the best idea to put it on top of the other bronzer, but we're gonna go with it. I feel like I just probably had to use it by itself. I'm not sure if you can tell. Oh my god, without glasses, I feel like my face looks orange. Now I'm going to move on to my eyes. Honestly, I don't do anything special to my eyes because honestly, I'm not that good at eyeshadow. So what I do is I'm going to use this palette. I've had this for a long time. I got it on that website. I don't know if you guys will remember it. It was that website like called Shop Hush. I don't even know if it exists anymore. But I got this palette and it came in like a pack of 4. And it's from the Bad Habit brand. It just looks like this on the inside. Very neutral tones. And what I do is I basically just take the eyeshadow brush and then just take like a light shade of probably these 2 browns and like just go like this on my eyelid. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other one. The next question is, do you consider yourself to be an extrovert or an introvert? Definitely an introvert. I mean, growing up I was really shy, and if anybody tried to talk to me, I would basically just hide behind my mom or my sister. I was like super shy, like to the point that if I look back and I think about it, I'm like, why? Like I was even scared of like my own shadow basically. Now I'm probably gonna go in with like this champagne color here and like kind of mix these two probably. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna put this part on my eyelid. This one's a little bit too pink, so I'm gonna go a little bit with the gold and kind of mix it. But yeah, I was super shy and like I did not want anybody to talk to me if I didn't know them because I would honestly just freak out. But as I got older, I kind of like outgrew that, I would say. I mean, I still have family members that will come up to be like, are you still shy? Or like if they give me something like to eat, for example, and I don't want it, they'll be like, oh, it's because she's shy. And it's like, no, I am not like that anymore. So yeah, after I do that, I will go in again with like the brown shade that's matte and kind of just go over the crease again because I feel like the shimmer can sometimes go everywhere. If I don't blend too well, don't come for me. I definitely feel like I outgrew that, but I do feel like I still am the type of person that I need my space. Like I do pretty well now with talking to people and people that I don't really know, but there always comes a time where I just need like me time and I need to be by myself in like silence. Like it really doesn't matter who you are. I just need time where I could just like be in silence and just be on with my own thoughts and like, you know, just chilling. I can't just like constantly be speaking to somebody. It definitely takes a little bit for me to like warm up to somebody, and at first like if I meet you, I'm not gonna like be talking all the time, but I definitely feel like I've gotten better with speaking to people that I don't know. But yeah, definitely an introvert. I like to be to myself. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this new highlighter, and it's the Glow Motion by W7. And people compare this one to the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I have not had that one, so I'm not sure, but a lot of people say that it's exactly the same, if not better. Oh, the joy of having long nails. Are you kidding me? Finally. My camera died on me again. No, last time it was the memory. Now my camera died on me. This is what it looks like on the inside. It just comes with the mirror here, but I'm gonna cover it so like it doesn't, you know, like cause anything with the camera. So this is just what it looks like. It's definitely more of like a gold champagne-y kind of color. All right, the next question is favorite season and holiday. So favorite season, I definitely used to be like a fall type of person and like I wanted it to be kind of chilly and cold. But now that I'm older, no, like I just want summer. Everything in the summer is just easier. Like you don't have to have a bunch of layers on. Oh my god, it's really pretty. Yeah, I used to really like prefer fall and like winter, but now I just want it to be summer. Now when it comes to like my favorite holiday, I would definitely say spooky season. I just really love like the vibes during a spooky season, like the weather changes. It's not cold, but it's not hot anymore. And like, I don't know, just the movies. And there's just always a different vibe when it's spooky season. And yes, I'm aware that I did say that I don't even like scary movies. So spooky season, but I like the kid movies like Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus, Corpse Bride, things like that. Like nothing actually scary. I don't know, the vibes around Halloween are just always different. But I will also say that just the time between Halloween and Christmas, I would say, is my favorite because honestly, you can just use that as an excuse for everything. You want to eat on holidays, like, you know, like it's the holidays, so I can. I just realized I didn't have my ring on because I took it off when I went to go put my battery to charge and I just forgot to put it back on. But yeah, now I have it back on. But like I was saying, definitely the time between Halloween and Christmas are my favorite. I just feel like the vibes are different and you just feel like happy all the time. Well, not all the time, but you know what I mean. It's just like a happier time. Now the next question is goals for 2022. And honestly, I don't have that many because I feel like when you set goals for yourself sometimes, like it's that type of thing where like, yeah, you just say it and you never do it. But if I would have to say some things, I definitely want to start reading more in 2022. I actually have a few books that I want to start reading. I have The 4 Agreements, 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think, and another book by Brianna. I'll link them down below. And I also have a few books now by Colleen Hoover that I'm really excited to read. So yeah, I definitely want to read more this year. And I also want to travel more. I feel like when everything started, you know, like with everything that's going on in the world in 2020, I feel like it set a lot of us back and didn't allow us to do a lot of things. And I was definitely someone that really struggled with everything going on because I am a person that I do have a lot of anxiety. You know, I can do another video like getting a little bit more into that and that side of me, but I am a person that does struggle with it a lot. So everything that kind of started in 2020 really did set me back and didn't allow me to do a lot of things because of my anxiety and my fears. And it's still something that I am working on and learning how to cope with it and, you know, just kind of force myself to do things outside of my comfort zone. I kind of got sidetracked and like kind of rambled on, but yeah, definitely travel more and just in general, just do more things, like go out more, you know, like try different places, different restaurants. You know, just a bunch of things that I didn't really get the chance to do in these last 2 years because of my anxiety and my fears. Also just like put more energy into myself. I feel like I don't really dedicate much time to like taking care of me in the sense of like I really won't get ready. Like I would just stay in pajamas the whole day and won't do my hair. It would just like be all crazy or just like in a bun. Basically just put more effort into taking better care of myself. I don't even say this because of like, you know, like the beauty aspect of it. I'm like, oh, I want to like do my hair, like get ready, get dressed up. Like, no, I just want to take better care of myself and, you know, like be able to do my hair or, you know, like have a skincare routine, get ready, get dressed up and not feel like I'm just doing it for a reason. You know, like not just getting ready, oh, because I'm gonna go out this day. Like, no, I just want to overall take better care of myself. And of course, I do want my channel to grow. I hope that at least this year I can hit 100 subscribers. I mean, we're already at like 55. I mean, I feel like it's a little bit realistic, but I don't know. You never know with these things. There's obviously like bigger things or like smaller things that I want to do, but these goals that I just said, I feel like it's, you know, like realistic. And obviously I don't want to set too much for myself because like I said, I feel like if you're that type of person where you just set goal after goal after goal, like you're really not going to get there. You're just going to like have a bunch of goals that, you know, like you never really achieved. I mean, don't get me wrong, like set as many goals as you want. I just think that for me, when I start to say this and this and this and this, I feel like I'm not going to do any of it. So it's better to just set myself with smaller goals and less goals, and I feel like I will get there. So next I'm going to go in with the mascara, and this one is by W7 as well, and it's called the Atomic Lashes. I've never tried this. Honestly, I don't have that many expectations because when it comes to more affordable mascaras, it's not always the best. I mean, Maybelline do great ones and L'Oreal, but I feel like when it comes to brands like these, it's mostly like misses, but we'll see. I need to focus on this part so I can't really talk. I mean, I feel like it's not doing much. Yeah, it's definitely not doing much, but again, I'm not the best at this, so I might not even be applying it the best way. But it was super cheap, and I mean, if you just want to add a little bit of color to your eyelashes, then I think it would be fine. I just can't wait to like look back and see all the faces that I'm making while I do my makeup. Honestly, most of the time I don't even put on mascara because it always just like ends up running down because I really haven't found a mascara that I like that much. And since I wear glasses anyways, it kind of, once I put mascara, it can kind of just hit the lens, and I don't like that. So sometimes, well, most times, I really don't even wear mascara. Probably wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it's nothing really special. I think that you can get better ones. Now, when it comes to my eyebrows, I honestly don't do anything to my eyebrows because, I mean, they're pretty full as it is. And honestly, I'm not that good at doing my eyebrows anyway, so I just leave it alone. The next question is, what made you start YouTube? And honestly, I've been watching YouTube for like years now. And like I said, I started watching more like the beauty gurus and like makeup and stuff, but I kind of just moved towards like fashion. And I just really like clothes. Like, I just want to keep on buying clothes, and I felt like this way at least it justifies it a little bit. But no, I really just wanted to start my own channel. I feel like it's really something that I'm passionate about, and I really do see myself actually doing it as a career. I mean, at least I want to. And also, I feel like a lot of these influencers now on YouTube don't really provide affordable brands and affordable options when it comes to these things because they already are in a place in their life where they can already afford a little bit more. But I've always been a person that, you know, I haven't always had much, and I've always kind of just made do with what I had, or I was always on the hunt to like find the most affordable option. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I've always had what I need, and that's most important. But just growing up, and even now, like I'm always trying to always find a more affordable option. And that's basically what I want to do with my channel. That's actually the next question, is what I plan on doing with my channel. I'm gonna actually start my lip liner. I have these two lip liners here by Essence. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use, but probably this one right here to start off with. It seems a little bit lighter. I'm gonna start off with this one and see how it looks just lining my lips. I do have Carmex on. I always have Carmex. Carmex has to be probably like the best chapstick that you can have. This one or the Bliss Sticks, like the medicated one. I always have these. I think that these are the best things that you can have, and honestly you don't even have to spend that much. I'm just gonna line my lips. I feel like it might be a little bit too light. By the way, what it looks like, I thought that it's gonna be more, not like so pencil like. I kind of prefer when it's like the creamier ones, so I'm not sure how well it's gonna go on. Yeah, either this is exactly the color of my lips or they're just not good. I'm gonna go in with a darker shade to see what happens. I don't know, I feel like it's just like irritating my skin and not really putting any color. Yeah, it's definitely not doing much. It's like pretty much the same exact color as my lips. So I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave the lip liner because honestly it's not doing anything for me. It's the exact same color as my lips. I'm gonna go in with this lipstick that I have right here. I got this a while ago, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find it, but it's just like this nude shade. I'm sure you can find like a bunch of similar ones to this color, and I will try and find a similar one and link it below. So I'm just gonna use this. Usually I would use a lip liner, but like I said, since it's pretty much the same color, there's no point. I feel like this one is like too like washed out or like pinkish for me. I still haven't found like the perfect nude combo for me. I'm still on the hunt for that, so I like to go over it with like a darker lip gloss. And I'm going to be trying this one right here. It's by the Revolution. I've never tried this one either, so I'm really excited about it. It seems like a brownish reddish tint. This is just what the applicator looks like. They're really pigmented. I really like the color of it. It's like a purplish, like brownish color, It's not like a full-on brown, but not like purpley. I feel like it's in the middle. It's a really pretty color. This is the first time I'm trying it out, so I'm not sure how long it will actually last on my mouth. But so far I really like it. I really like the color. This would be pretty much everything that I would do for like my go-to makeup look. Like I said, I don't really do my makeup often, so when I do it, it's just something really simple. I do want to get back into like doing more creative makeup looks and get better at like eyeshadow and everything. But like I said, this is my go-to makeup look. Now I'm just gonna like put my hair down and we're gonna answer the final question. If I have foundation somewhere on my hair, please just ignore it. I just went like this and I feel like it got all over my hair, but like I don't see any. So yeah, just in case you do see it, don't mind that. But the last question is, what do you plan on doing with your channel? I basically just want to have a channel where I feel like people can come to and find affordable things. You know, whether that be clothing, beauty products, anything more on the affordable side. Like I said, I know what it feels like to be someone that doesn't come from much. And you know, like you're always just trying to find the cheaper or more affordable option. And that's exactly what I want to do, because that is something that I still need to do and I can really relate to. I also plan on doing in the future like trying new restaurants and like reviewing them. Lifestyle videos, you know, like what I eat in a day, for example. My main focus is going to be doing hauls, and I also want to try vlogging at some point, but honestly my life is not interesting in the slightest bit at the moment, so that's probably going to be something for in the future. I put on my glasses because I really wasn't seeing that well and it was making me bug out because I really couldn't see if I was in focus or not. But yeah, I basically just want to create content where I feel like a lot of people can relate to. I mean, I understand that with success you kind of forget what is actually cheap and what isn't, because money isn't so much of an issue for you anymore. But I want to be that type of person where I continuously create content where it is affordable and people can have access to it. So if that's something that interests you, definitely stick around and subscribe. With that being said, I'm going to close this video off. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and share with your friends, because I am still trying to grow my channel. We are already at 55 subscribers and I'm so thankful for that and excited. All of the items are going to be linked down below. If I can't find a specific item, I'm going to try and find a similar option. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.